Staxel is a sandbox farming live sim developed by Plukit and is available to play on both PC and Nintendo Switch. This is easily one of my favorite farming life sims on Nintendo Switch, as the game offers you so much freedom to build your own farm and the town, with the addition of addicting farming and crafting mechanics. There isn't really much of a story here. You'll simply start off your game having just moved to a new town where you've just purchased a farm. You'll notice your house is in serious need of repairs, with cobwebs, old boxes and holes in walls, and a serious lack of furniture. Your farm isn't much better off, with half-built barns and weeds occupying the space. A friendly neighbour with a questionable name will help you get started on your farm, guiding you on how to grow crops, craft and build, and from there, you're really kind of free to do what you want. Eventually, you'll be asked to commission a few buildings for the town, along with some other requests, but all in all, the story for Staxel is quite short. Luckily though, there are a whole bunch of other things that you can do to occupy your time. In Staxel, you'll be able to go fishing, bug catching, grow crops, care for animals, craft, cook, explore, and do side quests. But where Staxel really separates itself from other similar farming games is the sheer amount of creative freedom you get when it comes to building and decorating your farm and the town. In a typical Minecraft type fashion, you can build up your house, placing blocks wherever you want, build your own animal barns, fully customize and edit your farm, and to add to all of this, you can also edit the town, adding or removing buildings and editing pre-existing ones. The sky is the limit here, and maybe your frame rate if you're playing on Nintendo Switch. Starting with your farm, you'll get quite a decent amount of space to work with here. Once you collect your basic tools, you can choose any spot you'd like to begin growing some crops. There's different crops for each season and also an assortment of fruit trees that you can grow. Along with this, you can house some typical barn animals like pigs, chickens and cows, which are insanely cute, and you even get to build the barns and decorate them if you wish. You can of course decorate and customize your house as well, which you'll want to do as it's a bit crummy when you first start out. Something I really loved here is that there is no point in the game that you need to reach to do this. As long as you have the right tools, the money and the items, you can just start building, decorating and editing pretty much straight away. You can add rooms to your house, change the colours, add floors, change room sizes, whatever you want. There's also a massive range of furniture that you can purchase to fill your home with, and even fully usable kitchen appliances such as sinks, mixers and ovens to use. It's basically every life simulator fan's dream. In addition to the market where you can buy furniture and some other odd things, you'll also find a general store, a building store, a town hall and many other buildings around town. While I don't believe it's ever really quite explained in the game, you're somehow responsible for building the houses for any newcomers that come to live on the island. You'll have some requirements to meet, but other than that, you can really do what you want. Unfortunately, you aren't really compensated for your time, nor the large amount of materials that you'll have to purchase to make these houses, which I found quite frustrating. Like, I just made you a house. Give me some money. In addition to these frustrating quests, you'll also have many other quests to do, such as building people items, finding things, and even a riddle-based quest. So quite a decent variety here. Crafting and cooking was also another part of Staxel that I thoroughly enjoyed. While in many other games it's quite a straightforward and basic process, in Staxel you'll have several workstations to create items, where you'll need to do things such as saw wood, to combine with other items such as nails to make your product. With cooking, it's a similar process where you would need to make items such as sugar, blend it together with other ingredients to make a pie base, then add the filling, then put in the oven to make a pie. Admittedly, this process can get quite tedious when you've already done it like 20 to 30 times. And I also found that there were way too many crafting stations, so it just made my home look cluttered. Lastly, you can fill your time in with bug catching, fishing, and even fossil hunting, where you'll have a collection to complete. To be honest, I've never quite gravitated towards any game that has graphics similar to Minecraft. Not that I hate Minecraft, but the look of it just doesn't seem to draw me in at all, and for that reason I put off playing Staxel for quite a long time. When I finally did get around to playing it though, I found I didn't really mind the blocky art style at all, and if anything I thought it fit the vibe of a relaxing and simple farming game and complements the sandbox building style of the game really well. I also adored the little details in this game, like the items that you can purchase in shops where you can find them on shelves in miniature form, which I thought was really cute. And there's also other little details like the queen bees have little crowns on them. It's very cute. As I probably already mentioned a million times, but I really love the creative freedom. The moment I realized I could freely edit my farm and my house was the moment I knew I would really like this game. Being able to add floors to my house and make new rooms was very fun and kept me occupied for hours. Not being a very creative person myself, I can only imagine the type of creations that people have been able to make. There's also a creative mode for those who want the freedom to build without the setback of having to purchase everything. I also really love the farming. Instead of it being the usual chore of slowly watering your plants, I love being able to sprint through my crops and water them like a crazy person. If I'm being honest, this was probably my favorite part of the game. I thought the map was really cool as well. I personally have never seen a map like this before, where you can move it around in a 3D fashion, but also continue to walk around, seeing your character move and also the movement of other characters. What I didn't like so much was how short the main story was. It only took me maybe 20 or so hours to finish, and once I had done that, I found that after I'd finished building my dream farm, I got bored very quickly. Not only that, but the game can feel a bit aimless at times. Especially at the start, I often felt at a loss for what to do and had to go around talking to people to prompt the next thing. I think the thing that really pulled me into Staxel is the ability to freely customize your farm and build your house block by block. I don't think I've ever experienced that level of freedom in a farming game before, and as a person who really loves to make a home my own in a video game, it just sold the game for me. Add in the realistic type of crafting and cooking and the addictive nature of watering your crops, and that is why this game is one of my favorite farming games on the Switch. So if you love the idea of being able to freely build up your own home and the town, and you enjoy a calming and relaxing gameplay experience with no combat, then this is the game for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!